Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got a haul to share with you. These are items that I bought at the end of May and also throughout June. So first of all, I made an order from Studio Katia. Their release was actually on my birthday and I took part in their blog hop, so I did receive a couple of items through that. But I really loved the release, so I wanted to grab hold of a few more things. But there was also a few older items as well that I wanted. So I got a few embellishments. First of all, I got the iridescent bubbles. And I do already have a pack of these and I've used them once, but I knew that I loved them so much I didn't really want to use them, which I know is stupid, but I'm sure a lot of you can empathise with that. But I really love them, so I wanted to grab hold of another pack so that I can actually use them. And then I also got the sparkling crystals, which are really nice, just clear crystal but have like a sparkly finish to them. And then I picked up the iridescent crystals, again clear but you've got that nice iridescence to them. And then I also picked up the Onyx crystals, which are a nice matte black crystal. And then one of the older sets that I picked up was the Japanese Peony set. It's just a really pretty set and I've wanted it for a little while since it came out. I love this large peony image, and then you've got some great sentiments and then also 2 extra leaves as well. And they were really kind enough to send me the die, which is very, very nice of them. And I have actually already made a card using this, but I haven't shared it on my blog yet, so you're just going to get a quick sneak peek. I just absolutely adore this large peony flower, and I combined it with one of the dies that I'm going to share with you in a minute, one of the background dies, just a really pretty flower. So this is the die that I used on the background of that card. This is the Halftone Dots cover die, and it's a really nice die. A lot of these kind of dies are a little bit more on the expensive side, but I thought this one would be really versatile for loads of different cards. You can just add it on a background like I've done, sort of tone on tone, or you could do like more of a focal point with it, and you could just do this as sort of like a background and then have a sentiment on it or something like that. I just again thought it would be a really nice versatile die that I can use a lot. And then I picked up a couple of stencils. This is the Bubbles Creative stencil, and again I just thought it would be an all-round great stencil to use, mainly sort of for backgrounds and things like that, but obviously you could use it more as a focal point and do sort of this as bubbles, as an ocean theme or something like that. But I kind of think they just, although they're bubbles, you could use them as not bubbles, if that makes sense as well. And then along the same lines, I also picked up the Brushstrokes Waves stencil, which again obviously is kind of made to use as waves, but I definitely think you can use it just for general sort of cards as well, as a nice background. Just quite a nice sort of, it kind of looks like lines basically, but kind of like wiggly lines kind of thing like that. So I just thought that would be really nice to use. And then I did make an order to get some Tim Holtz scissors. I generally don't share tools and things like that on my hauls, but I wanted to get hold of these Tonic Tim Holtz scissors. They've changed the colour to black from red, and I definitely prefer the black. I do have a pair of these ones in maroon, but I've had them a long time, so I wanted to grab hold of another pair. They're really nice scissors. So these are the 7-inch ones, and I got those off Amazon. And then I also managed to find these ones in black, which are quite difficult to find at the moment in the new black colour, and these are the mini Snips, and I managed to get hold of these from the UK eBay. And I thought this would be really nice maybe for fussy cutting. I do have some scissors that I use for fussy cutting that I really like, but I'm always on the lookout for more scissors, and I definitely will use them for other things even if I don't use them for fussy cutting. Then next up, I made an order from Craft Stash and I got 2 of the Nuvo Shimmer powders from Tonic. I was lucky enough to receive 2 of them as a birthday present, and I really loved them. I used them a little bit and I really liked the finish of them, and so I wanted to grab hold of a couple more. So I got the Cherry Bomb colour and then also the Violet Brocade. I thought they would be quite nice maybe together, but obviously you can use them separately as well. I just really like the finish on these shimmer powders. I have heard that sometimes they rub off, the actual kind of shimmer on them. When I last used them, I used so much water that it was kind of just like a faint sheen of the shimmer, so I was quite happy with that and nothing rubbed off at all. But I think if you left sort of bigger bits, then it might rub off. So I have seen Christina Warner use some kind of like crystal clear spray over the top. It kind of like seals it in, so I picked up that as well. This is the Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear, and I got it in the semi-gloss finish. I think she linked to it as a gloss finish, but they also sell matte as well, so I thought I'd give this a go with them if I feel like that it might sort of rub off. And then I made an order from Little Things from Lucy's Cards, and I picked up a few new embellishments. So first of all, I got the raindrops. They're just really pretty clear domes, and I really love this pack because you've got some of the really tiny little ones, which I use quite a bit. I have used them a lot so far, and I've only just got these, so I think I'm going to grab hold of another pack when they come back in stock. And then I also picked up the Peacock Feather Jewels mix. Really lovely jewels. They're black, and then they've got the kind of peacocky feather turquoisey colours on the top, so they're nice iridescent. And then I also picked up a pack of the Ebony mix as well, which are again just a nice black crystal. And then I made quite a few orders from Seven Hills Crafts this month. They were all done sort of separately and things like that, not all at once. So first of all, I got the Altenew Fine Alphabet die. I've been looking for another alphabet die set for quite a long time. I have some older sets from Paper Tray Ink, but I haven't had anything sort of recent. And so I wanted to grab hold of another one, and this was a really good price point. And I really like the font on this. It's kind of like tall, thin font. So really looking forward to using that, and I really like that they come completely separated. There's no sort of the wire in between them, so I don't have to sort of file anything or anything like that if I want to use them as a negative as well as a positive. So really looking forward to using that. And then I picked up a few of the newer W+9 release. So I picked up this first. This is the Hibiscus Bouquet, a really pretty image, and I really like that their bouquets, they're kind of made as bouquets, so you don't have to do any masking or anything like that. I saw Dawn use this in a video and basically fell in love with it, so really looking forward to using that. And then I also got the Happy Birthday die. I really like the font on this birthday, and then you've got the happy and the to you as blocks, so you could use them all together. But I also picked up the Birthday Wishes stamp set, which I thought you could kind of coordinate with it, so I could stamp out the happy and then do birthday as the word die, or I could do the birthday as a word die and then wishes or something like that. But I really love the other fonts and stamps in this set as well. So you've got like happy, hope your birthday is extra, and then you've got the birthday and the wishes and the coordinating sentiments. And then I also picked up, this is an older set from W+9, and this is the Sympathy Lilies, and it's just a really beautiful set. Again, you've got the nice bouquet of the lilies. I really love lilies, and I thought this would be really good again for all round cards. Although it's kind of labelled as sympathy, you can definitely use lilies all year round, but you've got the lovely sympathy sentiments as well, which will always come in handy. And then I picked up a few items from the latest MFT release. I got the Make Waves stencil. I have been using the cloud stencil upside down to do waves, but I really love the different sort of patterns on these waves. So you've got 4 different sides, which is really nice, and then you can kind of flip it over as well, and it kind of makes the opposite, so that's quite good. And I really love the versatility of these dies. And then I also picked up the Geometric Stars. I just thought it was a really nice background. You can emboss with this and make kind of like a subtle background, or you can do some ink blending and things like that through it. I just thought it was a really nice pattern. And then I also picked up the Block Happy Birthday die. Again, this was a pretty good price point, and I just thought it would be really good, obviously, for all-round birthday cards, male and female. And I just like the smaller size of that as well. And then last but not least, I got the Mama Elephant Dandelion Wishes stamp set, just because it is absolutely adorable. I particularly love this little raccoon with the dandelion flower and sort of standing on the log, but you've got little mushrooms and bunnies and things like that. Just really, really cute set. So that was a look at everything I purchased at the end of May and also throughout June. Links to the products will be in the description bar on YouTube and also over on my blog. I did just want to apologise for my lack of videos this month. I'm still suffering pretty badly with migraines and headaches, but I'm really hoping to be back at it soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.